most real morning routine that I think that I've ever done. And I think that it's kind of like what people want. Like nobody wants to see an aesthetic morning routine anymore. Just show me if you're actually up at 5 a.m. It's 5:03 right now. I got up at about 4:40 without an alarm, which was lovely. The birds were chirping and that's what woke me up. And I will tell you, if you're trying to get back into this routine of waking up early, or just trying to get into a routine of waking up early, start setting alarms. It will help, but eventually it is like the place to be able to do it without an alarm, because your body will just wake up naturally. What I do is I follow the circadian rhythms of my Oura ring. I don't have like a discount or anything for this. I just love it. It's the longest tracker I've ever worn. So I feel like that speaks volumes. I love it, but it will tell me how aligned my sleep is. This one was way further ahead because I woke up earlier than I usually do. But when it's aligned, it will tell you when to go to bed and you'll just wake up naturally that way. But in the beginning, it doesn't work that way. So make sure that you set an alarm, use a sunrise alarm clock. You can go check out the many other morning routines that I've done. But having a reason to wake up is the best way I'll tell you to wake up early. Like beyond, I have stuff to do. Like big freaking goals that you are so excited about. So Andre and I today are working on something that we're both super excited about. That's like a dream big goal. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm up. We're doing the damn thing. And I got a lot of stuff to do to make sure that that goal can actually one day happen. So I'm going to hustle today. But before I do that, I'm gonna drink copious amounts of water. So I took a 1 ounce shot of aloe juice, good for digestion, skin, glowing skin and long, luscious hair and all the things, allegedly. We'll see if it actually works. Water, there is a little bit of lemon juice and sea salt in here. I like it, makes me feel more hydrated. And in here, I have pre-workout, Ninja Turtles pre-workout. I am a child, but I love it. And then I'm gonna press play on a 1 hour Pilates HIIT workout that's just on YouTube. I will link it for you guys. I don't know this girl. I love this girl. It's a free workout. I'm obsessed with it. And I usually will up level it with these. We're all pink today. We're in a full Barbie mode. These are not the fancy ankle weights that all the influencers all the influencers have these and they're like $100. Maybe not 100, like 80. These are like 20. And they're cute and they're like a bubblegum pink. So I'll link these for you guys too. I'll link everything that I talk about in the description because I always get asked to link everything. So I will do that. But I up level the workout with this, turned on a humidifier to get the sweat flowing. I'm gonna put on some sweet sweat also. I'm gonna detox my life, lace up some running shoes. This is my inner thigh Pilates ring that I may or may not use. Love that. And you guys are gonna come through with me one of the most real, hands down, the most real morning routine that I have ever done. So if that's something you want to see, then just keep watching.
You know it's way too late, regretting our mistakes. You got so head over heels crazy. Need to apologize. We went too far this time. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. Don't do right by me, I'll do right by you. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. We got this. It's way too easy to say stuff I never do. You know it's not how I feel, baby. So can we let this slide? Can't stand to see you cry. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. Don't do right by me, I'll do right by you. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. We got this.
That was so good. Okay, I am going live right now for my subscribers, but I wanted to share a couple things. If you're watching this being like, I'm not a morning person, I want to be a morning person, you kind of, like I said, you need a goal, but you also got to find a way to love it. So let me go outside, because that is one thing that I love. I'm gonna bring the rest of my pre-workout because it's just that delicious. This will be like my first shot of caffeine. I will link that workout, it's so good. I just saw the one that I'm gonna do tomorrow. There's a 40-minute one. They're totally free, they're just on YouTube. That's what I've been doing lately, and find something that works for you. Like right now, I have zero desire. I don't know if it's like my cycle phase. I'm starting to like study that, like when women should be working out and what they should be doing. Right now, I have zero desire to lift weights. And I find I get really good results when I'm just doing body weight stuff like Pilates, minimal resistance. So I added the ankle weights to just up it up a notch. But I took some notes while I was doing my workout, because it's not just about having a goal, because the goal might seem far away. It should motivate you though, it should excite you. Ours is to build a home here in Canada that we love. Like Andre and I were finding that we were coming home in the summer, we love it, like right now it's amazing, but in the winter we come home from Florida, so we have a vacation home in Florida, and we come home and we're like, we just want to go back to Florida. And instead of dreading coming back here, we were like, why wouldn't we just find a way to love it? And so we kind of tinkered around with this idea of, what if we build a dream home here, like in the woods, like a very rustic, very Canadian, very winter cabin type of vibe, like almost like Dutton Ranch, but a little bit more modern. So you're on this journey with me. And that's like a pie in the sky, like 5, 6, probably plus year goal. But I think it's a really cool goal and it excites us. So you're on that journey. Congratulations, you're the first to know. So yeah, we have a goal, but you got to find stuff that you like about waking up early. So whether that's working out on your own. So for me, I talk about this in the workbook that I wrote, the blueprint. You have to find your fill your cup time. Everybody has different fill your cup time. They are all different types. So there's 4 different types. There's personal, creative, productive, and social. Usually what waking up early can do for you is allow you to fill your cup with whatever type you are. And for me, I'm a little bit productive and a lot personal time. Like I love alone time. That's from a movie. But I really do like that time alone when it's really, really quiet. Like right now, listen, nobody is awake. I think I can hear a squirrel. Like this is why I want to move to the country. Like I love this, and I can get this in the city. Like we are in the thick of the city, but I can get this if I wake up early. And I love that. I love my alone time. And on that note, I also love the aspect of slowing down. That would be the second thing. It allows you to slow down, not rush through stuff. So I got to do a 60-minute workout instead of a 30-minute workout. I got to actually listen to the lyrics of the song that was playing. And there was a part where it was like, it's all gonna work out, enjoy the ride. And I got choked up. That only happens if I wake up early and do a workout. If I do this midday, I'm like, let's go and let's get it done. So it kind of makes you enjoy it. And the third thing for me, like I try and just notice the little things that I like about waking up early. So for me, I don't know where I got this from, but there's a certain smell in morning air. I guess it's like the smell of dew. I don't know. But it happens in Florida, it happens here, especially in the summer when it's humid. There is no smell like early morning air smell, and I love it. So take the time to notice the little things and try to pinpoint those things that you do love, and it almost becomes like a positive addiction. So that's how you wake up early, and I get it. It's not an easy thing to start. I'm just restarting it. I used to be so good at waking up like super early, and I want to get back on that bandwagon, so you're in it with me. All right, I gotta go live now. Hey, hey, hey! To all the early morning risers, you guys get to be a part of this. It just started raining during my live, and it is the most peaceful thing of my life, and I can literally hear the world waking up. Like the cars are starting to go, the sun is starting to come out, well, as much as it can while it's raining. But it's so peaceful right now, it's so peaceful. I love it. You gotta find the little things that you love.
Morning. How are you doing? A little bit sleepy.
Deep puff and ice roll. I love this thing. It's like $10 on Amazon. Use it every morning. It's incredible. I think that the audio right now of the rain and the birds chirping is the perfect meditation background for me. So usually I will just set myself up right here And so I'm on a chair right now, but I'm going to set up like on this little bench, and I usually will do about like a 10-minute meditation. I usually just find one off of YouTube. I really like Boho Beautiful. They're awesome. There's a ton though, like they're super good. And then I have this journal that's dedicated to just like my thoughts post meditation. So I'll do like manifestation, or just like goals that I have, or just thoughts that I have, or like health, gratitude, all that type of stuff. And it usually comes from a place of gratitude that I'm writing this as though it's already happened or it's happening. Very personal. And I put it all in here, and I usually write like 2 pages, and I just don't let my pen leave the paper. So that's how I usually start, and then I'll plan my day afterwards. So I will plug into this, and it's kind of nice that it's like the house is quiet, there's no distractions. So that's one of the reasons why I love waking up early, is I can do this and get clear on what I want to do for the day. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to plan out my day really quickly. Usually it shouldn't take you longer than like 5 minutes to plan your day. That might be why you're not sticking with it, which is why I feel like this is like first planner I've ever used cover to cover, and I'm proud of that. So let's meditate. Also listening to a podcast while I do this. I like watching podcasts. I don't just listen to them. I like the Skinny Confidential. I've followed her for years, and I just kind of try and learn from a podcast. I feel like it's a lot better for me than like an audiobook where I feel like I'm forced to learn something. I'm not a fan of like these personal development books anymore where they're like, you need to think this way. It just doesn't help me. So I like just learning from people and just like their thoughts on life while I'm planning my day. So I used the summer sticker collection because it is giving me all of the summer feels, and it's making me happy. My stomach is also grumbling, so I'm definitely going to go eat something. I try and like fast until I'm hungry, and today was an early morning, so we're just going to eat because we're hungry. Did my meditation. It was awesome. I'll link it down below. I did the 15-minute Boho Beautiful one. She actually has like, she said it was day 14 of her 14-day challenge. So she obviously has a ton of these. So it was awesome. And then I ended up doing like 4 pages of notes just on what came to mind during my meditation, gratitude, kind of like, I'll just be super transparent of what I wrote. I wrote about like, just don't force things to happen. Like just like let it happen. Like sit back, relax, like it's all going to work out. So I wrote that out, and then post meditation I always do my planning because then I just feel like I'm in like a clear headspace. So I write out my top 10 goals for the month. That's what the colored part is. And then my top 10 to-dos for the day. I've already checked off a couple, which is awesome. That's the best part of waking up early. And then my top 3 needle movers that's kind of the daily grind concept. And I think it's very fitting that we're doing a morning routine right now because this is part of the morning routine collection. So everything is interchangeable. I just put on my summer cover. So listen, Stranger Things fans, morning is for coffee and contemplation. And then there's like a planner on here with like, it's supposed to be like picnic vibes. So it's like a little summer picnic. And then I have the bubblegum pink. We're in a full pink mode today. So I'm writing my top 3 needle movers. I'm just going to share what's on my planner. So my goals for this month, I have stuff like get my website up, film for YouTube. I have like a certain amount that I want to do. So I try and make everything trackable. So every single goal is trackable. So I have 6 YouTube videos that I want to do. These are all written out in detail at the beginning of the month in like the month ahead page. Daily, I just write YouTube because I know what it is. Secret projects I'm not going to talk about. Read 2 books this month. I've already finished my first one, which was so good. The Housemaid. Amazing. And now I'm reading The Last Mrs. Parrish, which is very different than anything I've ever read, but I like it. Workout, Instagram. So I want to post a reel today. I have like a little DIY project I want to do. Get my blog up. It's like a laughable goal at this point. I've had that goal forever. So if you've had a goal that you've had forever and you still haven't touched it, Don't even worry. I think the boys are awake. Carl was so not having it this morning. Do my daily lives for my subscribers on Instagram. That happened this morning, which was so good. We went outside. I'm sharing a lot of the behind the scenes too of our house hunting because I can't really film it and share it on YouTube. Like that's someone's house. So we're doing some behind the scenes with subscribers. So if you want to be part of the house hunt, house design, and all the behind the scenes, get to it. What I'm trying to do too is all of my top needle movers, I'm trying to coordinate the color too. So like pink here, I mean, I'll just tell you, merch is what it says. Yes, I know, it's coming. There's like so much. And then my last needle mover, probably this, what's happening right now, YouTube. Grateful and excited for going house hunting. So I'm gonna finish planning this. I'm gonna make some coffee before Andre comes down, maybe tidy up the kitchen a little bit. And I was gonna go wake the boys up, but I guess they're both awake, I think. I feel like I can hear them up there. And it was so nice to meditate. I think it stopped raining now, but it was so nice to meditate with like the window open and the rain coming down. Oh, best quiet morning. I'm motivated to do this again tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish planning, go make my coffee, and then probably have like an English muffin or something for breakfast. So I'm gonna take you with me.
Good morning. Good morning, puppy. Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning to baby. Good? Do you want to go see Daddy? Do you want to go see Daddy? Yes. Okay, let's go.
And my second one.
Is that Daddy? You want to say good morning to Daddy? Good morning to Dad. Very nice, very nice. Can you? That's good too. Can you come? Come. Yeah, I know. Sit pretty. High five. Very good. You excited? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Okay, sit. Wait. Wait. Yes!
That was a superior breakfast. Most Canadian thing ever. Most French Canadian thing ever. Caramel spread. I used to have this when I was little. Amazing. Love an English muffin. Andre plowed a bunch of Nutella and a croissant. Carl's having his breakfast now too. You having your breakfast? Don't worry, I won't get too close. Gotta give the man his space. On his snuffle rug, it makes him eat slower. I mean, slow-ish. We are getting our windows cleaned today. I'm gonna go upstairs with my coffee, rinse off my workout in the tub. I'm gonna finish listening to my podcast. So one thing in the morning, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. It's just, you can do it. It's not airplane mode. I know some people do airplane mode, but I think you can do like focus. Yeah, there's like a little moon setting on here. And that way I don't get texts, calls, I don't go on social media, I don't do anything in the morning. It's not like the best way to start your day. And then I'm just gonna, just listen to a podcast or watch a podcast. You enjoy yourself while I have a bath, and then I'm gonna do my makeup. That's the plan.
Oh, look at Dad. He made the bed.
He made the bed. Real moment, the sunrise alarm clock that has been in every single morning routine video I've ever done is not even plugged in right now. So I think I should probably plug it in and start using it again because it does work. It'd be lovely if it would like have birds chirping. I mean, that happens naturally, but yeah, I should probably plug that in and use it. vintage palette, James Charles. I really need to clean out my palettes, but I like this one because it's literally like an artist palette. Here's what I just learned this, and it makes total sense as someone that like loves to paint and draw and whatever. If you pull up the color wheel, like I'll give you an example of what a color wheel looks like, and if you can find your eye color on that, you go straight to the opposite of what the exact opposite side of the color wheel would be. Pull that shade from a palette that you may or may not have. For me, I'm just gonna be really honest. The color of my eyes on the color wheel said cow dung. That was the exact shade that it, you know, I would really like to have been born with like blue eyes. Green eyes would have been fine, but no, we're here with brown. So we're gonna make them fabulous. So this is how you do it. If you have brown eyes, you get a little bit of purple. It depends on the shade of brown. So like find your exact shade, or what I did is like I tried to push it to green. So I like grabbed a little bit of blue and purple in there. So I'm just mixing it on like a little fine brush like this. Not a makeup artist, not a pro, but this works. So then on the inner corner, I kind of just like stamp it on the inner corner. And like very faint, okay? Like to the point where like you can barely see it. What it does is it makes your eye color pop. And like I said, if you want it to be more green, just pull it toward, like let's say if the brown side is like veering green, then grab the opposite side of the green. That's what I did. So it could be a little bit more hazel. So you stamp the inner corners, and then you can do a little bit of liner on the top, a bit of liner on the bottom. So I'm grabbing like this purple, the maroon, and like a touch of blue. It's supposed to make them pop. That's the idea. And I like this little hack. Another cool hack is like permanent, semi-permanent contour. Just use a self tanner. I like this one because it's a tinted moisturizer / primer, but it has self tanner. If you want to go full tilt, just do it with a self tanner and it'll kind of stay. So you can like, it's like a little hack. You can wake up with a contoured face. So that's what I did. And I did it underneath my makeup with a little bit of glowy primer, some moisturizer, this face oil. Blended that in, and then I did a sunscreen tinted moisturizer on top. Like a little human? What is happening right now? You sit like a little baby. Are you a toddler? What is this? You are the funniest little guy. You having a good morning? Oh, you can go back and lie down. Okay. You got caught. You got caught acting like a human. Comfortable in your giant bed? Come on. There we go. He has his leash on just in case the window washers are here. So we have like a really tall house, and it's not easy to clean the very top. So once a year, we have someone come, and these guys are phenomenal. So they did the balconies and everything. I have this like underlying fear that Carl is going to, he's very cute, but sometimes he's not very friendly, that he's gonna like, I don't know, that someone's gonna like open the door and he's gonna run. So I have his leash on just in case, so I have easy access to grab him. But he's thriving. You're doing so good, Bubba. What a star. So I have been working on some super exciting stuff, voice memoing the team back and forth. We use Slack a lot. It's like the best messaging system. It's so funny, like I barely use Facebook. Like I'm never on Facebook anymore. All of my posts get like pushed to Facebook, but I just don't use it. So for Slack, it's just such a good tool. So that's something that I spend a lot of my time on in the morning. We had a team meeting this morning with the entire Daily Grind team, and we are working on, there will be a launch before fall, but the next big launch is fall. Like the next cover design, sticker launch, like you're gonna die. And I told the team today, I'm like, you guys, this is it. This is the big show. You know how Buddy Elf, like it's the big show. Halloween is it. So there's so much love being put into it. I was just working on designs for the sticker sheets as well as the covers and the discs and all, like, you're not even ready. And then there's going to be a little baby launch with a new product that you don't know what it is. We think we're doing like 4 different styles of this product. That's the biggest tip I'll give you. You've never seen it when you've been asking for it. So that's coming, and then it's going to be fall. So we don't have other covers launching until the big fall launch. The big fall launch is going to be huge. We're so freaking excited. So that's what I've been doing, hustling, working, and then Andre and I are actually headed out to a very exciting outing. So we're going to go look at 2 properties today, and I think one might be the one. And you know what's funny? Mr. B is more excited than Mrs. B. Andre is pumped about this house. So it's on, you know how I keep having the joke of, like, if you've seen other videos, I'm like, acres. Like, I want to, like, if I could find an island, that'd be great. Like, that is the phase that Andre and I are in our life. Like, we just want, like, the Dutton Ranch in the middle of nowhere. But, like, who could get the Dutton Ranch? But that's kind of what we're looking for. So we found, like, a little kind of a modern take on that. We're excited to see the house. I'm going to share all the behind the scenes and keep you guys posted. But today was a really good day for me, and I'm very proud of myself for waking up. And full disclosure, this is like the first day in as long as I can remember that I've woken up this early again, and it feels so good, and I'm going to do it again tomorrow. So I hope this was motivating for you. I tried to share all the best tips that I could. If you have good tips, if you're like a morning person, you have stuff that works for you, drop it down below. I want to try it out. But tomorrow I'm probably going to need an alarm unless I wake up again with the birds chirping. Maybe I think I'll maybe sleep with the window open so that the birds can wake me up again, because that was a beautiful way to wake up. But I'll link my ring. I said that I don't have a discount for it, but I think that people that own them have a discount, so I can put my link. I don't think I get anything from it, but I think it gives you a discount. So it's not like I get like free rings or like there's nothing that's gonna happen, but I have it's called the Aura ring. I always say Ura. It's the Ura. It's the Aura ring. And I have like the Gucci version. That's why there's like a gold thing on it. There's supposed to be 2. It actually broke, which is not great. So don't buy this one. Just get the regular. I got Andre one of them. We both track it. Our whole family has like you can track each other. My best friend has one and we track each other. So it's kind of cool. You get like a sleep score and stuff. So that's something that's really, really awesome. And just like trying to figure out what it is that you love about the morning. Like I said, like the fill your cup stuff. I talk about this in the blueprint. I just put my blueprint away. If you want to see what it is, usually these are all of the stuff that I'm talking about. I try and link it down below. So this is the Dream Life Blueprint Workbook. Every single page is completely different and you work through your goals and everything. But we talked about fill your cup time, and for me, personal time is huge. So that's why I love a good early morning. It makes me so happy. And today it just felt so good to get an insane amount of stuff done before most people are even awake. So super proud of myself. My meditation was like everything and more. And just let me give you one little sneak peek. This was like, by the way, this is my morning planning side. And then this is my like work side. And then my puppy. And I've set up on the floor down there we're gonna do like a vision. I don't even know what to call it. Like vision board, but vision notebook. We're gonna have a name for it, but we're gonna do it together. Like a plan with me, vision together. I don't know. We're gonna call it something. What can I show you from this? This is a total sample. I've shared this before. So the way that we do our samples is design, print, test on myself, even draw it, test on myself for like months. And I've done that. I just put that away too, but it had like water spilt all over it. Like I take my stuff through the ringer. Then it goes to print. I test it then like the professional way. Then the final sample gets sent and then you guys get to see it. So right now we are in the phase of me just testing it out, seeing what I think about it. How can I share this without you guys knowing? Shared everything. But that's like just a piece of it. I'm so excited. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I think that this was probably my most favorite morning routine ever. From like everything was filmed in real time. You got to talk to me. It wasn't necessarily like aesthetically pleasing, although it was a little bit. I'm sure it still gave you the vibes. But it was just very real. Like all the feels, love that. It was just the best. Like you guys are amazing and I hope that you guys loved this. I'll link everything that I talked about down below because I always get a ton of questions about that. If there is something that I missed, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys like. Let me know your tips. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you did like it. Make sure you're subscribed, following on Instagram, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye dudes.